All right, y'all. I appreciate all the support, man. We about to hit 11K. Let's hit it, man. You feel me? We got a pretty dope video for y'all today. Let's see what they got to say.
Then he got uninvited in the last minute. You heard
They're
about that?
They're talking about Chris Brown, being banned from the NBA celebrity game. You know, when he hit Rihanna back in the day. But let's see what Boosie got to say about it, bro.
Yeah, they need to leave Chris Brown. That's a fucking shame.
And I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put my 2 cents in. A lot of people don't know about what really happened at the time with Chris Brown. First things first, he was young. I believe he was 17, 18, something like that. He was young. There's no excuse for hitting her. There's no excuse. But can we all consider the fact that he was young, he had a whole bunch of money, and he's finding out that, dang, it's crazy how I know so much about this. But put yourself in his shoes, right? You 17 years old. You making a lot of money. A lot of money. Your career is just now jumping off. You meet this girl, she making a lot of money. She young too. You know what I'm saying? Perfect relationship. Boom. Then you find out she give you some type of STD or something. Anybody's gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you're young, bro. It's like, look at it like, dang, I just got into this industry and some dumb stuff is already happening. So, y'all take it how y'all want. Chat, let me know. But I say a lot of people should kind of let that go now. Because, and I say that too because there's motherfuckers out here hitting women, shooting women, and they not really getting hit as hard as Chris Brown is still getting hit for something that happened when he was a kid. You feel me? Y'all make it make sense. I mean, y'all make it make sense, bro. And I know the video didn't even get to start yet, but just make it make sense. Like, y'all still bashing this dude over this. Granted, it was wrong. I ain't saying it was right to do. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it was right to do. I'm gonna hit my. But y'all still bashing him, bro. And there's so much other stuff going on out here. So let's see what Boosie got to say. Finally, let's see what he got to say.
Not many niggas that had domestic violence cases in the industry.
And look, y'all, I have not seen this video, but he's saying exactly what I just said. You know what I'm saying? I just said that. I have not seen this video. Like, that's how I know I'm not tripping. That's how I know I'm right. Okay?
That swept under the rug.
Swept under the rug.
I hate what they do to Chris Brown, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Right, 'cause this was what?
He's next under Michael, bro. As far as performing, as far as
yeah, he up there for
Chris
sure.
Brown is that nigga.
Yeah,
bro. Chris Brown is a bad motherfucker.
You put Chris Brown above Usher?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I can see an argument for it.
Yeah.
Put Chris Brown above R. Kelly?
I don't know.
Performance.
Yeah.
Performance wise, yes.
Yeah, R. Kelly
Yeah.
did that.
R. Kelly, they just lick his tongue.
Yeah.
And lick the top.
I ain't gonna lie, R. Kelly had a lot of hits, but Chris Brown can perform. He could dance, sing, do all of that. He'll do all of that in one setting, in one concert, in one show. R. Kelly is more of a, I'm gonna promote sex, and that's it. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, Suge Knight actually talked about it. He basically said,
Suge Knight.
You know, there's a double standard where
It is.
they're not forgiving Chris Brown, but they let Dr. Dre do the Super Bowl. And Dr. Dre beat up D. Barnes back in the day.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
Right?
I mean, I've heard. I heard.
That's
he
crazy.
beat up a TV host named D. Barnes. It's a real thing.
I learned from your interviews, all this shit. That's, you know, when I watch you, I hear all the Dre
it's a real
stories.
thing. She actually, I mean, when he did a documentary, he even brought her on to talk about it.
Oh, so that's a female.
It's a real shit. It's not.
Oh,
it's not
wow.
made up
Double
shit.
standards, bro. Like,
It is.
Well, but I think like also, really what did it for Chris Brown was the photo.
The photo of Rihanna.
There's no photo of D Barnes beat up.
Okay.
And when you look at like,
hey yo, like when Chris Brown did it, bro, it was kind of like the wrong time. I'm not gonna say the wrong time, but like Vlad just said, the photo, bro. When people seen Rihanna's face, I guess they can't really let that go. I mean, cause it's one thing to hear something, and then it's another thing to see it. When you see it, you can kind of feel like the situation. When you hear it, it's like, oh, he beat up a girl, okay. Then you look at it, you be like, damn, this nigga punched her whole fucking jaw in. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you see it. When you see it, it's like, yo. When you hear it, it's like, oh, okay. Perfect example. Like today, this just happened, and I wanna give my condolences to the families that was involved. But I wake up this morning and I hear that a bridge collapsed in Maryland, and I just heard it, so I'm like, all right, bridge collapsed. Okay, that's not good, but you know what I'm saying? Me hearing it, I didn't really think nothing of it. Then when I seen it, I'm like, oh shit, a boat hit a bridge. That's not what I heard. This is what I'm seeing. See, what I heard was just a bridge fell. That's all I heard. But what I seen is a boat hit it. There was cars on it. You know what I'm saying? It was cold that morning. It was cold this morning. So and this just happened today. Today's the 26th March. You know what I'm saying? So it's one thing to hear something versus seeing it. So in his scenario, they seen it with Chris Brown, and it wasn't good. Them pictures, if y'all ain't seen them pictures, bro, y'all late, but it didn't look good.
Out of these other domestic violence situations, there's no.
That was just an example. It ain't had nothing to do with this, but it was
ugly. Like both of her eyes were essentially, swollen up.
What's going on with this?
Had that photo not come out, I think that nothing would have happened at all.
Nah, facts, for sure.
I think he'd be at a Michael Jackson level potentially right now, but that photo will
for sure. We all know
that photo was a motherfucker. And look, I interviewed an investigator who was on that case on Chris Brown's defense team, and he basically said that Chris Brown was attacked first by Rihanna.
Which he was.
When they stopped her and took her in because of her injuries. Chris had injuries, but they weren't seen for several days.
Okay, because the story was that she was beating him up as well.
Yes.
She did.
How bad
she hit him
did she
first.
beat him up?
I haven't looked at the pictures, but I have his pictures in my file at home.
So he had bruises and scratches?
He had markings. Again, he's kind of I don't want to say a tough guy, but he's not a 90-pound weakling.
Right, but Rihanna's actually pretty big also. She's like my height. I met her before.
And it's a confined area. They were fighting in the front the only part of this rented Lamborghini.
Right.
And, again, just back and forth. Now, according to Chris, she started it and he was defending himself and kept telling her to stop and stop and stop. And I get it. Yeah. And, but the police, again, it's the same thing we talked about before. They arrest first and investigate later.
Exactly.
And she had markings on her and Chris left the scene.
She put, people need to stop saying that this doesn't happen. A lot of times the girl is the aggressor.
Yeah.
Right, a lot of times you got to get a bitch off.
Yeah.
Oh, you going to have the black guy.
Exactly.
Facts.
You got some bitches that punch the shit out you.
No, Chris Brown had marks on him as well.
Like they really would. Let me change the quality, y'all. Hold on.
You got a bitch that punch the shit out you.
Oh, yeah.
You let Christian Rock punch on your motherfucking ass.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
Boy, your ass gonna look like you been in the room with Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. It's over. No count.
Rihanna?
Nah.
Rihanna's big. She's bigger than you.
I was at a game one time when
I interviewed her around Rihanna.
Don't look like you been in the room with Mike Tyson.
Have you ever been around Rihanna?
Oh.
Nah.
Rihanna's big. She's bigger than you.
I was at a game one time.
Oh, wow. So she's like tall.
I interviewed her back in the day. She was with heels. She was my height, and I'm 6'2".
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And she's big framed. She's not a dainty little girl.
Yeah.
Rihanna.
But hold on. I mean, I get what Vlad's saying, But you gotta think about Rihanna back then. She probably wasn't that big of a girl. I'm just saying.
They could beat up some men.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. I feel that.
You know, so now it's up to the man to respond in a minimal way. I understand it,
right.
but you know, like for example, I interviewed Roger Bonds, right? He used to be Puffy's bodyguard.
Yo,
and he told me flat out that he'd be in the car with Puffy and Cassie would just smack the shit in his face. And it would smack Puffy in his face. And he would jump in the back seat and they would start tussling and he'd have to roll up the windows and people would be watching. Not that I'm saying that that's right by Puffy's, you know, but I mean, you mind your business and a girl punches you in the face.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you just react.
When in relationships, all that, you're going to have them feisty type of women who,
man.
It happened to me a couple times.
No cap, man. You got my fault, y'all. I'm trying to get this green screen straight. But you got women that'll beat on men quick. Cause they know they're gonna get off. They know they're gonna be good. Cause think about it. A woman hit you a woman slap you in your face. A man slap a man in the face. A man gonna get mad and punch the shit out of her. No cap, cause it's like, bitch, you just slapped me in my face. A natural reaction is for you to hit back, and if the guy decides to do that, more than likely that fist gonna be balled up, and he gonna connect it, and she gonna have a mark on her face. So I look at it. So that they know what they be doing.
Different women.
Yeah.
You just gotta know how to, not inflict harm on them too much, but you gotta know that you got.
Yo, like everything Boosie's saying, y'all, like I'm on point with it, cause I mean that's how I know I'm not wrong, bro. That's how, cause somebody else has the same perspective as me.
You know that little restraint move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit your motherfucking ass down.
And you have to take a step back.
Yeah,
and
you
realize,
ain't gotta punch him and do all that. You gotta
yeah.
put him in that motherfucking Boosie oosie.
Right. I've been in fucked up situations.
I ain't gonna lie, he just made that up.
A woman will fuck you up, man. A woman will.
Right. But you do have to realize at some point that unless the woman has a weapon of some sort, they really can't do that much damage to you. Not like a man.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's not true.
Yeah, they might maybe bruise your eye a little bit, but they can't like knock you out. They can't.
Yes, the fuck they can.
Right.
What are you talking about, nigga? We whole life have female fighters, nigga. Females that fight for a fucking living. Ronda Rousey. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got motherfuckers. Not saying she one of them, but that just shows you that women can fight too, nigga. Ain't nothing different. Nah, bro, I don't agree with that. I'm sorry.
So you have to kind of take that into account, but as a human being, sometimes when you get attacked, you don't even think about
exactly
what happens next. You just
Right.
Exactly.
I don't agree with it, man. I used to get on one of my cousins' ass, bro. Like,
exactly.
He'll beat him. Bro. His bitch get out of line. He go put Timberland boots on.
Oh shit.
And then ultimately, it won't matter who started it.
Nope.
Right.
He's gonna be the one getting put in handcuffs.
Right.
All right, y'all. This green screen, man. I think because the sun low key coming out, and I'm behind the window, or in front of a window, I should say. But anyway, appreciate the support. Y'all let me know in the comments, what do y'all think about this? I need to hear what y'all got.
Don't let your vision of starting a small business get held back.
Before niggas got interrupted, I need to hear what y'all, how y'all feel about this situation. This video is gonna drop on the 27th, so it's gonna drop the next day, cause I've been trying to get a video out for y'all, man, but I've been sick. You feel me? Hey, what was going on with this? Yeah, I've been sick. Y'all can probably still hear it a little bit, but look, man, this was a crazy video. So y'all let me know in the comments. I'm gonna be responding to y'all. Make sure y'all share the video, hit that subscribe button, and hit that like button as well. We about to hit 11K subs. I didn't forget, I got something special coming for me hitting 10K, but it's gonna come real soon, so I'm probably handle that once we hit 11K, no cap, because that's probably when I'm gonna be ready to do it. So yeah, I appreciate the support. I'll see y'all in the next video.